It didn't work, guys. My plan to seal off every vent in the apartment except for one room to allow all the cold air to go through the entire vent into this one room did absolutely nothing but make the entire apartment hot as hell, except for the one room, which was a modest 85 degrees. So I went ahead and opened up all the vents again. And, oh shit, before I forget, I'm sorry guys, I have to write this down before I forget. I need to buy a glue stick, because like I said in a previous episode, when I removed one of the vents, they did the landlord treatments and they paint over the vents. So I ripped a whole bunch of paint off the wall. And so I need to go get a glue stick and and put the paint back on the wall. That's the best I can do. Will this kill me? No, it doesn't let me get crushed. A shame. Yeah, so now the apartment's back to its usual 80 degrees. Because it's like 100 degrees outside. It's hot. Hey! 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 You take after the king of red lions, I see. Hey! At last, I've been expecting you, Laughheart. You're doubtless overwhelmed. What? You are doubtless overwhelmed. So I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only sealed away demise. Just sealed him away. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. If it is true to its name, you have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. Can I ask you a question? Do you know what happens to you in the future? I know. I guess you would know, right? Because she literally was meddling around in the present. Go. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend awaits you. I don't know what you see in her, and I don't know what she sees in you. You are a lucky, lucky man. Well, damn, when you put it that way. The person of my dreams? I didn't even open the door. Look, Laughheart, I already got my wedding gown on. You've come so far, Laughheart. I'm glad you made it. How many episodes has it been since I've done that voice? I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We traveled very far from home to the distant past. In this area, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft. Incredible as it may seem, they appear to all be too real. I'm hurting. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave everyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of the people. In time, it became known as Skyloft. Yup. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. After the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Such is life. I feel like that's going to be a running trend. Halia suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to be free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. I don't know about that. What do you mean? I think, I agree with a lot of Demise's political points. Link, not now. No, Zelda. This has gone on too long. I'm tired of hiding my true feelings. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Halia devised two separate plans and set them both in motion. One of them failed immediately. Oh! Yep, that's right. The plan to kill him. I swear I'm going to edit a fly right into his mouth. First, she created Fee-Fi-Fo-Fum. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist a chosen hero on this mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. Did she really need to do all that? I mean, I'm not questioning the religion, but why not just come to Earth herself? I'm gonna put a pin on that. But while the supreme power of the Triforce is created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. Kind of strange. If she's immortal, then why would she give that up? You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Laughheart? No, I haven't actually. I'm lost. Figures. Alright, let me make it very fucking painstakingly clear. You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal. I'm in love with a goddess? The day of the ceremony, hymns, tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old-ass woman who lives in the sealed grounds. The same woman you see before you now, looking down at the ground. Hey, don't walk away from me, I'm talking about you! Hey! Fucking bitch. Anyway, I had no memory at all of my existence as Halia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All of this is a bunch of bullshit, I know, but listen. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. That's what all of this has been for. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. Ugly bastard. I'd rate him a 1 out of 10. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. I'm sad. I do not understand a thing. We must stop him from fleeing himself and the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, while you go out and fight him by yourself. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. Remember, this was more logical than the goddess herself being an immortal goddess, fighting him herself. What? I understand now. Well, no, I didn't explain anything there. I must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Are you fucking shitting me? Yes, Link, you're being cucked. Laugh hard, the guys created Fee Fi Fo Fum and the Great Blade she's a part of for this very specific reason. For the task of standing against demise in this monstrous form, he now seems to rest solely on your shoulders. You have to fight him all by yourself. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Laughheart. Oh, my voice. During your long journey, you've grown so much. What is wrong with you? It's not that deep. It is that deep. Not only am I in love with a goddess, she's immediately rejecting me. Why? And now I gotta fight the Lord of all evil? This is the worst day ever. Listen, Link. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you're worthy of wielding the power of the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Give me your hand. Okay. I propose. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens the land. No. What do you mean, no? The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, that the power within you and that within you dwells sacred power. Wait, but I'm confused. Why am I the hero of legend when you are the literal reincarnation of a goddess? I said don't question it. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Loveheart. Draw your sword. You're telling me that I'm the chosen hero from gods that are older and more powerful than you? Whatever. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Laughheart may wield it. No one else. Laughheart, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce in your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in the world. Aside from Blackrock. If we can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few with an unbreakable spirit can wield its might. Does this dress make me look fat? It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Kinda stupid, right? Somehow I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortals beings of this land. And another way of them saying, fuck you, we don't want to be involved. Which brings us back to you. To face demise and give the land hope, the goddess Halia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Laugh Hard. My voice is almost done. How much longer is this? But spirit alone wasn't enough. You have to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield the supreme power. And so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. And not in the good way. I cannot begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you all into this, Laughheart. But you have to understand this is a war and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. This is like the shittiest situation ever. This Link has it the absolute worst right now. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions, but I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. I'll face myself and cross out what I've become, erase myself, forgetting what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years, not doing a damn thing, while you do all the work. What the fuck, dude? Laughheart, I can't say it enough. I am so sorry for the way it involved you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. One kiss, please. Please. Can I at least hold your hand? No. While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. Shut the fuck up. You can't say that and then go away forever. You have to find other women, Link. When the Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in, but this time, when all this is over, will you come to wake me up? Gee, what are my options here? Do you promise? Oh, I promise, alright. You promised me, Link. Oh shit, this blinding light. Now hold on a second. So what you're saying is there's a chance we can be together. All I have to do is defeat the Lord of Evil. Easy. Guys, there's still a chance. We're not out of this yet. Take me to Demise, Impa. I'm ready. Let's get a move on. Zelda's waiting for me to wake her up. I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep your promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Find the Triforce? Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny. Wait a second. Find the Triforce? You mean I don't already have it in my hand right now? Guys, I swear, if I gotta go back to the real world and there are 3 more dungeons I gotta complete, I'm gonna be livid. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. My voice is absolutely done. I hope you have enjoyed, and if you have, I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.